Morning, guys. Happy to be with you. And I have the happy news that we're still 33 people reading. Really makes my day. We're going to read, as usual, two pages of one of the most famous books in French literature, maybe even in the world, Les Misérables. So we're going to read page 68, 69. And yes, we were talking about Fantine, this poor girl. She has her baby girl with a family. The family is called Thénardier. I can see their name is here. You see Thénardier. And she doesn't have the money to pay for this little girl. So she goes to a barber shop and she asks how much money is worth her hair, because she has beautiful hair. So then the barber said, I don't remember how much it was, but then he says the price, and she says, coupez-les, cut them, cut off my hair. She's going to sell her hair. Ah, yes, because the little girl, she needed a woolen, I think, jacket or whatever. Okay, so I hope everybody's in the story with me. Elle acheta une jupe de tricot et l'envoya au Thénardier. So she bought a skirt, but maybe, normally it's skirt, but maybe here it's like some kind of a robe, because I think it's meant to keep the girl warm. So of tricot, but, well, I think it's in wool. That was the goal. And sent it to the Thénardier. So these are the innkeepers keeping her daughter. Cette jupe fit les Thénardier furieux. So this skirt made the couple Thénardier, furious. C'était de l'argent qu'ils voulaient. It was money that they wanted. Oh, yes, I remember. So they said, we need money because the little girl needs a jacket or a warm jacket or a warm robe. And they wanted the money. But then Fantine sent the woolen dress. Ils donnèrent la jupe à Éponine. So they gave the skirt or the robe to Éponine. Éponine is their own girl. Oh my God. La pauvre Alouette continua de frissonner. So the poor lark, Alouette, normally it's a little bird, it's a lark. And I think probably they call, what's her name? Cosette, the daughter of Fantine. They call her Alouette, a little lark. Continued to shiver, frissonner, because she's still cold. She doesn't have the dress. Fantine pensa, so Fantine, she thought, mon enfant n'a plus froid. My child is not cold anymore. And you see that in French, it's to have cold and to have warm and to have sleep. So there's quite some adjectives with have. So you don't say she was cold, but she had cold. Je l'ai habillée de mes cheveux. I have dressed her with my hair. That's what Fantine is thinking. Elle mettait de petits bonnets ronds qui cachaient sa tête tondue et avec lesquels elle était encore jolie. So she put on small bonnet, it's small caps or small hats, small round hats, which hid her shaven head, tondu is shaven, and with which she was still pretty, jolie. Pressée par les Thénardier d'envoyer davantage d'argent, Fantine vend ses dents. Oh my God. So, pressed by the couple Thénardier to send more money. And you know, in the meantime, that davantage, it's in fact a synonym of plus, more. So they asked her to send more money. Fantine sells her teeth. Wow, you could sell your teeth. Sa déchéance physique empire. So her physical déchéance, we could say decline. Empire gets worse. Pire means worse, et empirer, it's to get worse. Elle toussait beaucoup, she coughed a lot. Elle haïssait profondément le père Madeleine et ne se plaignait pas. So she hated profoundly, deeply, yeah, Mr. Madeleine, hein, le père Madeleine, Mr. Madeleine. But she didn't complain. Hein, se plaindre is to complain. She didn't complain. Elle cousait 17 heures par jour. Hein. Cousait comes from the verb coudre. It means to sew. Remember, I think she was sewing uniforms for the soldiers, I think. So she was sewing 17 hours per day. Mais un entrepreneur du travail des prisons, qui faisait travailler les prisonnières au rabais, fit tout à coup baisser les prix. So, but a entrepreneur of the work of prisons, of the prison workers, who made work the prisoners, who made them work, au rabais means at a discount. So those prison workers are working at a discount, so that made all at once lower the prices. So Fantine had to work for even less money, ce qui réduisit la journée des ouvrières libres à 9 sous. So which reduced the day of the workers, but ouvrières, it's only women, the women workers, the free workers to 9 cents. So it's a quantity of money, could be coins, 9 cents. 17 heures de travail et 9 sous par jour. 17 hours of work and 9 cents per day. Ses créanciers étaient plus impitoyables que jamais. So her créanciers, it's like her creditors, but it really means like her debt holders or the people who lent her money, were more merciless than ever. Le fripier, qui avait repris presque tous les meubles, lui disait sans cesse. So remember the fripier? Fripier was the second-hand clothes dealer who had taken back almost all her furniture, told her, sans cesse, without stop, or endlessly, we could say, told her endlessly, quand me paieras-tu, coquine? When will you pay me? Coquine is like mischievous girl. Que voulait-on d'elle, bon Dieu? But what did they want from her, good God? So you see that the writer, he's putting in some elements of opinion, so it's as if he's saying, but please leave her alone. Elle se sentait traquée et il se développait en elle quelque chose de la bête farouche. So she se sentait, felt, traquée is hunted, a bit like an animal, and but il is not always he, it can also mean like it, or here maybe there, developed in her something of of a wild beast, of a wild animal, yes. Vers le même temps, le Thénardier lui écrivait que décidément, il avait attendu avec beaucoup trop de bonté et qu'il lui fallait 100 francs tout de suite. So, towards the same time, le Thénardier, so Mr. Thénardier, wrote to her that decidedly or definitely he had waited with a lot, beaucoup trop, much too much of goodness, of goodwill, and that il fallait is the past tense of il faut, which we had already a few times. So it was necessary to him to have 100 francs immediately. So he wants more money. Sinon, qu'il mettrait à la porte la petite Cosette. If not, or otherwise, that he would put à la porte, to put at the door means to send away, to throw out, the little Cosette, so the daughter of Fantine. Toute convalescente de sa grande maladie, So she was just convalescente, getting better, being cured of her great sickness. And they would throw her out par le froid, by the cold, par les chemins, by all the roads she had to take, et qu'elle deviendrait ce qu'elle pourrait, and that she would become what she could. So it's as if they were saying, well, we cannot be any more responsible for her because we do not have enough money to keep her. Et qu'elle crèverait, and that she would die, and crever is really die in a horrible way, si elle voulait, if she wanted. So they are saying, we need more money, otherwise she is out. 100 francs, songea Fantine. 100 francs, thought Fantine. Mais où y a-t-il un état à gagner 100 sous par jour? But where is there a state or a place to earn 100 francs per day? Allons, dit-elle, vendons le reste. Come on, she said, let's sell the rest. So she's going to sell everything she has, which is, I think, her body. Yes, l'infortunée se fit fille publique. So the unfortunate girl, Fantine, made herself a public girl. I think everybody knows what that means. Going to the next page. Oh my God, look at that. This, I did not scan this properly. I'm sorry. I hope we will manage to read. Okay, so, and I think here it's again the writer saying, qu'est-ce que c'est que cette histoire de Fantine? But what is this story of Fantine? C'est la société achetant une esclave. It's society buying a slave. À qui? To whom or from whom? À la misère. To misery. Buying a slave from misery. À la faim, au froid, à l'isolement, à l'abandon, au dénuement. So society is buying a slave from hunger, from cold, from isolation, from abandonment, and from destitution. Marché douloureux. Douloureux means painful. You see the Latin word dolor in there, so a painful deal. Marché, yes, it means market, but it also means like a deal. It's a painful deal. Une âme pour un morceau de pain. A soul for or in exchange for a piece of bread. La misère offre, la société accepte. So misery she offers her body, and society accepts. And you see here again, we have like some kind of a moral, what could we say, interludium of, the writer who says a little bit what he's thinking of society. 8 ou 10 mois donc après ce qui a été raconté dans les pages précédentes, vers les premiers jours de janvier 1823, un soir qu'il avait neigé, un de ces élégants, un de ces désœuvrés, un bien-pensant, car il avait un morio de plus chaudement enveloppé d'un de ces grands manteaux qui complétaient dans les temps froids le costume à la mode, very long sentence, se divertissait à harceler une créature qui rôdait en robe de bal et toute décolletée avec des fleurs sur la tête devant la vitre du café des officiers. Oh my God, this is a very, very long sentence, and let's take it together. So, 8 or 10 months, this is the donc, so 8 or 10 months after what has been told, so after the story, in the preceding pages, like just before, so 8 to 10 months later, towards the first days of January 1823, one night that it had snowed, one of those elegant, élégant, and we can see it's a man because it's masculine. Huh? So one of those elegant men, one of those désœuvrés means he has nothing to do, he's like hanging around, and one of those people hanging around. Un bien pensant, et un bien pensant, it really means like good thinking, but I would say a right-minded person, I think. Because he had the Murillo. A Murillo is a kind of a hat, and I think normally the royalists were wearing this hat. So he had this hat. De plus, on top of that, warmly wrapped, enveloppé, like in an envelope, warmly wrapped in one of those big coats, which completed in times of cold, dans les temps froids, the suit, the fashionable suit. So à la mode means this is now fashion, this is fashionable. And costume, it's a suit. So one of those big or warm jackets, which, well, completed a suit, a fashionable suit. So this man, se divertissait, was having fun, was enjoying to harceler, to stalk a creature who roamed in a ball dress, robe de bal, it's a ball dress, and tout décolleté, well, décolleté means like a very low cut, low-necked, with flowers on her head, in front of the window of the cafe of the officers. Probably it's like a girl, maybe this is Fantine, a girl waiting for soldiers to come out and then maybe offering her body, her services. Cet élégant fumait. So this elegant man was smoking. Car c'était décidément la mode. Because it was decidedly or definitely fashionable, la mode. Chaque fois que cette femme passait devant lui, il lui jetait, avec une bouffée de la fumée de son cigare, quelques apostrophes qu'il croyait spirituelles et gaies, comme So each time that this woman passed in front of him, he threw at her, jeter is to throw, he threw at her, with a bouffée is a whiff, or a whiff of smoke of his cigar, some quote, some sentence, quelques apostrophes, he said something to her that he believed spiritual or maybe funny and gay, which he thought amusing. He said something to her. Comme, and comme means like, for example, que tu es laide, what you're ugly, veux-tu te cacher, do you want to go and hide yourself? Tu n'as pas de dents, etc., etc. You don't have teeth, etc., etc. So this man is saying these things to the girl. Ce monsieur s'appelait Monsieur Bamatabois. So this man, this sir, this gentleman, was called Mr. Bamatabois. La femme, triste spectre paré qui allait et venait sur la neige, ne lui répondait pas. So the woman, a sad spectre, like a sad, it's almost like a phantom, paré, paré means dressed, who, allait et venait, she went and came, but that means like she was walking up and down, going and coming back, on the snow, or in the snow in English maybe, did not respond to him. Ne le regardait même pas. Didn't even look at him. Même means even. Et n'en accomplissait pas moins en silence, avec une régularité sombre, sa promenade, qui la ramenait de 5 minutes en 5 minutes sous le sarcasme. Until there, so and. She did not accomplish less in silence and with a dark regularity her walk. Huh? So even if this man is talking to her, she did not accomplish less steps. She was going up and down in silence. Qui la ramenait de 5 minutes en 5 minutes sous le sarcasme. So it brought her back like from 5 minutes to 5 minutes, but maybe in English we would say every 5 minutes under the sarcasm. So she was walking up and down and like every 5 minutes coming back, going, she passed in front of the man who was saying sarcastic things to her. Comme le soldat condamné qui revient sous les verges. So it is like the soldier, the convicted soldier, who comes back sous les verges, I would say maybe under the whip or under the on the fire. Huh? So every time he fires words at her. Almost finished. Ce peu d'effet piqua sans doute l'oisif. So this little effect, these words had little effect on Fantine. I think it's Fantine. So the little effect, maybe piqua stung, piquer is to sting, like maybe stung or touched without doubt l'oisif. And l'oisif is someone, yes, a hang-around, someone who's not doing anything. Qui, profitant d'un moment où elle se retournait, s'avança derrière elle à pas de loup et en étouffant son rire, se baissa, prit sur le pavé une poignée de neige et la lui plongea brusquement dans le dos entre ses deux épaules nues. So this man probably because, well, Fantine, she didn't react. So he, profitant, taking advantage of a moment that she se retournait, turned around, came forward behind her. À pas de loup means really like on tiptoe, but it really says like the step of a wolf, like a wolf, on tiptoe, and while puffing of laughter, he's laughing, he bent down, took on the pavement a handful of snow, and plunged it to her, lui, suddenly in her back, between her two naked shoulders. So that's what this man does. I think he wants her to react. La fille poussa un rugissement. The girl pushed a scream, so she roared, because rugir is to roar like a lion. Se tourna, she turned around, bondit comme une panthère. She bondir is to leap, like she leapt or she jumped like a panther or a leopard. I think this must be Fantine, but I'm not sure, but I'm quite sure. So I hope you will be with me next time to find out. Thank you for reading with me. 33 people, it's really a whole lot. And sometimes I'm just imagining you guys sitting in a circle around me, 33 people sitting around me to read with me. Isn't that a lovely idea? Okay, well, have a very nice day and hope to see you next week. Bye.